everyone, it's Tay of Shantae Plans and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you the planners and journals that I will be using in 2025. I'm so excited and looking forward to getting started with all of these notebooks. I feel like after years of planning, I have really narrowed it down to the things that make me the happiest and what I'm looking for when it comes to my planning. Having something that's very functional keeps me really organized, and I can organize my work and personal life. And then having a place where I have my creative outlet, which is so important for me to have a really fun decorative planner that I can decorate and really enjoy. And so that is what we're going to be taking a look at today. Let's go ahead and get started with my functional planner. This is my functional planner. It is from Sadie Stickers. It is a B6 sized coil bound planner. The coil is customizable. I chose the black coil, but you also have the options of gold, silver, and then I also believe even rose gold foil for your coil option. You also get to customize your cover. This comes with an interchangeable cover, so if you wanted to just like pop that off and change it to a different one. Some people I know like to change their covers seasonally and things like that, but for me this is going to work for the entire year. I love the cover, I love the colors. I think this is so pretty, and I think it's seasonless and timeless and works for the entire year. So I really like this. Also, it's got a little bit of brown vibes to it, which I've chose very intentionally because I think this coordinates really well with my Archer and Olive notebook. So I was very intentional in the selection of my cover, so I don't plan to change mine, but you do have that option should you like to. I do need to go ahead and add in my This Planner Belongs To sticker. Let's grab one of my sticker cubbies, and in my scripts pocket files, I have my little, these are custom scripts that are ordered from Paper Trail Plans. Occasionally they do a custom script weekend, and I picked up a couple of scripts specifically because I don't like writing my name inside of my planner, because I know that I'm not going to write it in a way that I'm going to like, and that's going to make me freak out. So I avoid that whole thing and just decided to order a sticker, and that way I can just put it inside of my planner and I don't have to worry about it. What size do I want to go with? I kind of want to go kind of big. I think this size might be good. So this planner belongs to Tay. Awesome. Okay. First page done. This planner belongs to Tay. I never write my name in here. This is the first year that I've got a chance to use this, because I just ordered those stickers. And in previous years, I would never write my name on this page. I would always just skip it because it made me way too nervous. But this is the Sadie Stickers Daily Planner. It is the B6 size, and I got the undated version. Flipping to our next page, we do have a year at a glance, and it is giving both 2025 and 2026 of a year at a glance, which is fantastic, especially being in an undated planner, because depending on when you decide to start with this planner, and that's the great thing with planners, you can start them whenever you want to, and especially if you have an undated one. So this is a new format and style of planner for Sadie Stickers. This is her first time releasing this daily planner, and I love the format that she came up with for this. I think it is so functional and really well designed. I cannot wait to get started using this. So what she's got at the top here is you've got all of your months and then days of the month. And so what you'll do, because it's undated, you can go ahead and either circle or use a highlighter, which is what I'm going to do, and highlight the month and the day that I'm working on. And then you have this section at the top here where you can write out your focus for the day, any reminders that you need to list here, your top 3 priorities, your meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I think that is absolutely fantastic, because oftentimes when things get really busy for me, I can not be mindful of like what I might want to cook for dinner or for lunch. And it's so helpful to be able to look back at previous meals and things that I've had and get ideas for what I might want to eat that day. And then we have this schedule, and I love that she's got this open here and did not fill in the time slots, because everyone's schedule can be a little bit different. And whereas for depending on the day, like your schedule or your day may start earlier or later, and the hours that you're really wanting to track things may start at from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. or you may want to mark your day from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. No matter what your schedule is, you can totally customize this to make it fit and make it work for you, and mark out all of the hours that you want to or that you know you have activities and you need to schedule out specific events for that day. I think that is so brilliantly done. Then on this side, we have the to-do list. Really love the fact that we have a separate schedule and to-do list on the daily page, because there are often times where I want to write things down that are on my to-do list, but I don't necessarily have a specific time for them. And so I love the fact that I have both of these two options all on one daily page. And then of course we've got a note section down at the bottom. I think the format of this is absolutely fantastic. And this is what you get. You just get tons of these pages front and back. And the fantastic thing with this being undated, if I have days where there really isn't much that I need to be tracking, or if I have a day where I don't need to use it, like a lazy Sunday or something like that, where it's just like not a date where I would need to write anything down, I don't have to skip or waste any pages, because I can go to the next page and just mark off the next date that I pick up and resume using it. And that's why I think it's fantastic that she dated this for both 2025 and 26 with a year at a glance, because there's a chance that if I'm not using every single page consecutively, if there are times where it's like, oh, I didn't really have that much, I may end up going past 2025 still using and utilizing this notebook. And then at the back here, I believe there are 12 grid pages. I think she gave us one for each month of the year. And this, of course, you can use however you like. It's literally just a blank grid page, and you can use that for any note taking or any list making or whatever you want to do with it. So brilliant design on this. And I think it's just going to be so incredibly functional and useful for me. That is my functional planner. That is the planner that I will be using to keep my life completely together. And I feel like for me, this gives me the best balance in the way that my brain likes to function, where I can be super organized and jot all my thoughts down so that they're not just sitting in my head, keeping me up at night, making me go, oh my gosh, I don't want to forget this. And that is the best thing about having a planner for me. I can write down all the thoughts going through my head, and then I don't have to try to remember things. And so that feeds that side of my brain. And then there's the creative side of my brain that just wants to play around and have fun with stickers and make something that's just incredibly pretty. And that's where my bullet journal comes in. This is the Archer and Olive notebook. It is an A5 size notebook. I keep flipping over this box because it has all the details and I don't have to memorize this. But this is the A5 minimal floral vegan leather dot grid notebook. And I think this is absolutely beautiful. I love the detailing on the cover and on the spine. I just think it's so beautiful. And on the inside, we have the gold foiling on the inside cover. I already added my taste script on the inside here. So I have my name on my bullet journal. And then I have my yearly spreads that are already set up for 2025, and so I cannot wait to get started using these. Also in this video, you all are going to get the first sneak peek at my December setup, which is in my 2024 bullet journal, and I want to share that with you all just so that you can see how I'll be utilizing my bullet journal for 2025, because I've got all of my yearly spreads set up, and then we'll go right into my monthly spreads. And so for my monthly spreads in my bullet journal, here is my 2024 bullet journal, and here's a sneak peek at my December spread. So I always start with my opening page, which includes my calendar, and I absolutely adore how festive this looks, and it just makes me so happy. All of the silver foil, when it catches the light, is so pretty and shiny and festive, and it's just put me right in the holiday spirit. For my December important dates page, I decided to create a little interactive flip up here where I can just write down, it's just listing all of the days of the month. And we've got Christmas Eve and Christmas Day marked, as well as New Year's Eve. And so I'll fill in all of the important dates and activities and things that are going on there so that I've got the full month at a glance. Let's go ahead and flip back and take a look at how I typically set up my monthly spreads. My standard setup for my bullet journal is an 8-page setup. So it includes the calendar page, my important dates page. Then I track the movies and TV shows that I watch for the month, as well as my playlist, the music, Audible books that I listen to, or podcasts. And then on the next page, I track my social media stats. And then I have an order tracker for the planner sticker kit orders that I place throughout the month. And then on the next page, I have my self-care bingo, which I really enjoy this. It's just a fun way of creating a self-care tracker and list for myself. And then I have a page where I write down my monthly highlights, and I include that in an insert that just gets tucked into a little pocket there, which I love. Going into 2025, I will be setting up my bullet journal each month this exact same way, utilizing these same 8 pages to keep my life organized. And as you can see, these are heavily decorative pages. This is a lot of me getting a chance to play around with stickers and create something that's really fun and cute. And I love it because anytime things are decorated this pretty, it makes me want to look at it. It makes me want to open up my notebook and use it. And so I know I'm going to keep going back to it just because I love how beautifully it is decorated, and it makes me happy when I open up my notebook. And it gives me just a really fun outlet that I get to enjoy. And it's something I enjoy going back to each and every month. That was how I set up my pages in 2024. And I'm really excited to carry that over into my 2025 bullet journal and see what I'm able to come up with each month in creating those spreads and getting a chance to have fun with that. So those are my 2 primary planners that I will be using for 2025. I also have this cute little A6 notebook, which is so tiny and adorable. And this is really just for me to have fun with. It is not a journal that I use to write in. I've turned this into a little quote book. I have a lot of really fun little quote stickers, and what I love about this is that it really just is a focus on me utilizing the fashion dolls that I really love buying from TaylorMade Creative Planning and pairing those with a fun quote and then adding some decorative stickers around them. That is the entire point and purpose of me creating this little quote book. It is something really fun and enjoyable for me to do when I'm feeling like I'm in a decorative mood, but I don't want to do like a full page spread or anything too complicated or difficult or have to think of anything, because with this, it really just is about sitting down and allowing myself to get creative and just have some fun. It's not season specific or anything like that. I honestly just, whatever I'm in the mood to do at the time that I sit down to start planning, I just put it in this little book. So this is one of those things that I started in 2024. It's going to carry over into 2025 and then even possibly into 2026, because it's not something I do on like any sort of schedule. However long that it lasts, I have the opportunity to just keep decorating these pages. Is how long I'll just keep using this, and it'll just be a perpetual cute little notebook for me to have fun with, because I enjoy decorating notebooks with stickers. It brings me joy, makes me happy. So that is my lineup for 2025. Very functional, creative outlet, giving me everything I need in these 2 notebooks here. What I find interesting, in the last 2 or 3 years, from the start of the year to the end of the year, my planner stacks were completely different. And that has been the one thing that has been constant in the last few years of me being in a planner. And I think for 2025, I have finally found the perfect fit for me. The thing that is going to work for me, the thing that gives me everything that I need, because I need something that works very, very functionally and something that gives me my creative outlet. And I feel like I finally have the perfect balance. I actually think, and we'll see what happens, but I actually think that by the end of 2025, my planner stack will look exactly the same in December as it did in January. And that will be a first for at least the last 2 or 3 years. That has not happened. So I'm so excited and looking forward to it. I cannot wait to start using both of these notebooks. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I would absolutely love to know what is in your planner stack and in your planner lineup for 2025. So you can go ahead and put that down in the comments. I know there are lots of people who use way more notebooks and journals and things that I do. So I'm excited to hear about all of the notebooks and journals that you are planning to use. So go ahead and leave that down in the comments. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up because it definitely helps me out with the algorithm and helps people find my channel and my videos. I appreciate you watching. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you next video. Bye.